Hello YouTube, my name is everything, Nikki Nicole. My name is Nicole, Nikki Nicole. I wanted to hop on here really quickly to share. I got some test results which will tie in to the video. And sorry, I need a refill on my eyelashes. Don't worry about it. I wanted to share some of the things that I asked or seen that helped me pick my surgeon. So I decided to go with Dr. Nandi Wijay. I believe that's how you pronounce it, Wijay. He is a surgeon at the Oaks Plastic Surgery in the River Oaks area of Houston. Him and his wife have their own practice. They're very informative. You can find them on TikTok, Instagram. I will somehow, I'll add their handles below. But really nice people, really nice office. The patient care coordinator, amazing. Every person I dealt with is amazing. And the one thing that really, I already kind of had my heart set on it because I was just watching the videos and I'm looking at the results, the location, everything was screaming, yeah. Well, there's two things actually. One, before I can even ask him the questions, he answered most of my questions in the consult. And it's really cool, they do not charge for the consult versus other places. They want to charge you $50, $100. You get there, you don't even like them. You don't like what they're saying. Their patient care coordinator, their receptionist is rude. It changes your feel. I've lost probably about $150 so far because of that. But yes, they don't charge for the consult. But he answered every question. And two, most surgeons, I'm watching food because I plan on going live on TikTok tonight or today, so I have some food cooking, and I might take y'all with me. But yeah, so I was very honest on my questionnaire, and my great aunt, I have two great aunts that had breast cancer. And most surgeons will not make you test or go get a mammogram, but you don't have to. But he did recommend or tell me, if you want me to perform, go get a mammogram because you don't want me to cut you open and something's wrong. And I was just like, okay. And, kind of nervous. If you're nervous about getting a mammogram or if you want to do that before you get your breast implants, do not be scared. The technology is super updated. It was a little bit of pressure, but nothing super crazy. And if you're willing to go get your breast cut open to go get implants, go get a mammogram. Make sure your tits are good. If you're under 40 like me, you can get an order from your surgeon of your picking, and they can help you with that. The things that I was wanting that he can deliver. Here's what I'm wanting. I desire fullness and for them to be symmetrical and perky, good cleavage. I desire round implants, longevity, a size that can not only age with me, but can age with weight fluctuation, front and side projection without too much spillage on the side, to be able to wear dresses and shirts that don't require a bra, and decent recovery time. The things that I told him I don't want. To look like I'm about to fall over, textured implants, a huge scar, saline, that was beating me up. Saline implants, too small, too big, too much change to my nipples, and I want my prescription before the procedure. I've watched a lot of videos and some women have complained like, oh, I didn't have it in time, and others were just like, I had it before, I was ready to go. I want to have it before, I want to be ready to go. And hey, I asked some of the things he had already told me, and I'm just checking it off, but all those were answered, and all the don't wants is things that he don't do. So that works. I am going to check this sausage one more time. That's the only thing I really need to check. I'll be right back. That is All right. So here I come, here I come, here I come. I can turn that off now, and I can hear myself, and I can stop yelling. Yeah, I was no way ready to make this video, but I got my results, and I was just like, okay, well, it's fresh on my mind. Let me go ahead and make it. So some of the questions I have: are you double board certified? Some surgeons are, not all of them. Double board, you're looking at probably paying $85 upwards of like $15 to get your boobs done. You're gonna pay more. What are some things that can make my procedure be considered not normal? What are some things that can affect a normal breast augmentation? Well, he kind of answered that. If I did have something going on and they open me up, I'm no longer normal. And with that, I'm pretty sure a higher cost is associated with it, depending on if you need a lift. Do you need like nipple reconstruction? Do you not have enough tissue? Things of that nature. Do you have breast cancer? Like, those things will make it not normal. But I think it's a good question to ask. This one's a little embarrassing, but it is what it is. I'm a smoker. What are my risks? How can I mitigate complications? He told me 3 weeks of no smoking, and they put very clear: no smoking of any, no nicotine of anything, no patches, no gum, no vapes, no nothing. And it says on here that they give you a nicotine test, and if you fail it, if you're positive for nicotine at your post-op appointment, you will be subject to a $1,000 non-refundable rebooking fee. If you test positive for nicotine the morning of your scheduled surgery, you'll be subject to a charge equal to half of your total surgery fee. That will be non-refundable. We're not playing with it. Play no games, okay? Don't do it. And it helps with healing, and you don't want blood clots. So you need to really heed that. And I'm doing it because I want some to-go babies. I asked him, do you offer a quick recovery option? Is that considered the Keller funnel method? The Keller funnel method is not considered quick recovery, but I just figured since it was like, you just squeeze it in there, which this surgeon will do, that maybe that's what the fast recovery. I've seen some videos of girls that had that option. I haven't heard much of that, and the surgeons I've talked to in Houston are not really offering that, so I don't know if that's more of like a Miami thing or somewhere else. All right, I asked him the pros and cons of both behind and in front of the muscle. In your opinion, what causes capsuling? How can that be avoided? Another question I asked, what does return to work recovery look like? He went into depth with all those. And the surgeon that I have, they call him the surgeon's surgeon. So he was like quick fire with all these, and it makes me feel very good. Another question, well, that probably will not pertain to anybody. This one, what all is included in the pricing of the breast augmentation? They offer all-inclusive. So that's, your tops bra, that's what they call their girlies, tops, anesthesia, hospital. That's another reason why I picked him. Instead of doing the procedure in the office, they do it at a hospital. That is very comforting. Love it, love it, love it. And yes, it costs a little bit more because of that, but everything's included in this one price that I'll tell you at the end. I asked about dissolvable sutures. What does wound care look like? Can I keep my spacing the same? How is leveling determined? I realized in the consultation, my boobs are not uneven. I just have one nipple that's a little bit lower than the other, but he was very honest. He could have tried to make money off of me, but he was very honest and said, it's not that noticeable, and it's not even worth the procedure. It's not, that'll be a waste of money, so don't do it. I'm like, okay. Next question was, what does procedure day look like? Will there be bloating? I know every case is different. What recovery balls on Amazon would you recommend? Because those can get costly. Knowing everyone is different, what does the typical 24, 48, 72 hours look like after surgery? can we record the procedure? Now, I seen the girlie, she recorded her procedure. I didn't see enough videos of the actual procedure on somebody that is talking to me like I'm talking to y'all. So I think that would help a lot of girlies out, and just kind of, everybody kind of gives like the general video. Let's get to the very details, the nitty gritty, and y'all are gonna go every which way with me on that. Is there a warranty? What cost would be associated with warranty in the event a rupture happens? How long will testing continue? How to know of a rupture? How abrasive is the procedure? Is there anything I haven't asked that I should? Any questions for me? Interview, doctor's appointment, business meeting, networking. I always end. Okay, are there any questions do you have any questions for me? Is there any reason why you would hesitate on calling me back? See, I'm dropping gems. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Dropping all the gems. So, I have my final quotes. Now, they did recommend and drew me up some orders to go do my mammogram. I went to Solis. I believe that's how you say it. They have several locations. I went to the location off of 7400 Fannin in Houston, Texas. For the actual mammogram, it was like $174. And then radiology will send me a bill for $90. You pay the $174 before you go back. Radiology sends you a bill because they have to read it. And that's how much they charge to read it. They were very nice. They were quick. They were efficient. My appointment was at 3:45. I got there at like maybe 3:30, and I filled out my paperwork, paid, changed into my clothes. My whole appointment was done by 3:45. I might have got there at like 3:25, but by my appointment time, I was walking out of the door. So love that. And if you call other places, especially if you're not using insurance, because I am self-pay, it's costly. I think St. Joseph quoted me like $700 something. Absolutely not. We're gonna stick to, I think it was like 270 or something. When you do the math, like 260, 270. We're gonna stick to that. So for Dr. YJ, the breast augmentation with silicone breast implant is $3,000, but he's running a special right now that with getting the gummy implants, you get $500 off. So I got a $500 discount there. It includes the Top Girls Bra, $0. The gel silicone implants are $1,600. The hospital fee is $1,500. The anesthesia is $900. Professional fees $300. Additional fees $4,000. Discount $500 for a total of $65. That does not include the make sure I don't have any compromising information on here. That does not include like the medicine and everything, but I can cover this up so you can see the breakdown of everything. And then it gives you quote consent, and it talks about the smoking, how you will be liable if you do any of those things. So I got my test results and everything came back good. There's no indication of cancer. I do have, I guess, high density in my boobs, and from the results it said like that's not saying anything, but you know, you do have high density, so I guess that's a good thing, but it can be a bad thing eventually. But they did put in bold letters like this is not a bad thing and she's cleared to get her surgery, so we're good. So yeah, stay tuned. I am going to talk to my sweetie, and I told him like to help with smoking, like to make it real is to get these results and that everything's clear. Pay the deposit, because I'm waiting on my work schedule right now, because I work shift work, so I have like a stretch of 7 days off, and I'm going to pay the deposit of $1,000, call them back once I get my schedule for my 7-day, and hopefully, you know, I have to pick something after the 3 weeks, of course, but once I have that date, it's real. It's real. And yeah, so I will keep y'all updated. I do have another video. I might do a mukbang to tell y'all about the trip to Belize that we just took, and about the resort that we went to that we are not very happy with. So yes, please, it costs nothing to like, comment, subscribe, join the channel, share, all that good stuff. Your girl is, this is going to be I'm revamping or getting back serious about my channel. So I'll be going through I'll be doing hauls, what all I'm going to get for my surgery. My next appointment, I'll take y'all with me, and y'all can meet him too. Stay tuned for the actual procedure video, so you can see and know exactly what to expect, and other like vlogs and stuff that I plan on doing. So thank y'all for watching. If you made it this far, love you. Bye.